What is up, you guys? It's James from James Reptiles. Today we're going to be looking at Crested geckos versus Gargoyle geckos. First off, I went to a barbecue today with my good friends Kelsey and Eddie from Secret Serpents. I was going to film some of their collection, but I was the only reptile guy there and it just didn't seem right. It just felt wrong. But nevertheless, I want to talk about some of the differences. And first, I'm going to look at the weights. I have my scale down here. I know I weighed this girl not too long ago. She was 50 when I got her. She was 56 a couple days ago. Today she's 55. Now this girl right here, I picked her because she still had her tail, even though she's got a regen. She's not the biggest crested gecko female, but she's not the smallest. I'd say she's about average. I have a really chunky female, but I think this one would be a better comparison because she's average size. So 48 grams. So they're actually not that far apart. I would say she's a lot rounder of a female, but you can see a lot in the pattern. Let's do one of these. You can see a lot. She's got that reticulated, almost striped pattern, and cresteds don't have that. They're just kind of brown. A lot in the head structure. Gargoyles are just, I think, a lot cuter in that regard. And of course, gargoyles regrow their tail. Like I said, I will be picking up a New Caledonian gecko tomorrow. It is one of these species. It is either a crested or a gargoyle. You're just gonna have to wait to find out until tomorrow. Let me put this girl back. So these are some eggs you can see right here. I know the male, obviously I only have the one male. I don't know. I don't remember why I wrote question mark. I think that has something to do with, I don't know if this is from my male or the previous male that he was with or that the female was with, but I know for a fact that it was that female. Because I watched her, I wrote faux show because I watched her laying the eggs. There's two good ones and they were laid 11-10. And look at them, they're still pearly white. I'm not even gonna candle them. I guarantee you they're good. Quick smell test. They smell like eggs. So I know we followed along with a previous set of eggs, and a lot of the eggs that I had in that area kind of went bad. That just kind of is what it is. At the end of the day, you gotta take what you can get. Hopefully these stay good. I mean, the other ones, when they were bad, you knew they were just immediately right when they were laid. They were on the fence. I was hoping they were good, but these will hatch. Give them 2 months. Give them less than 2 months, actually. What is it, the 17th? And they were laid on the 10th. They'll hatch on the 8th, I guarantee it. I want to talk about the next upcoming show that I'm going to be going to. I'm going to be vending, unless anything changes. The Daly City Cow Palace San Francisco show. Man, that's a mouthful. It's February 8th and 9th. It is a really good show. It was really busy this last year. I know a lot of people made a lot of money, so I know if I go, it is a lot to buy a table. It is an expensive show, but I think I'll actually make my money's worth and make some profit if I go. So that being said, you'll see me there. I'll probably be with Armando again, and I'm not sure. I think we'll have 3 tables, and 3 tables like $400. I think 2 tables at the Chico show was like $100, or not even $100. Honestly, it was like 80. I still got some baby scorpions. I'm bringing one to work with me tomorrow, and let's see. Oh yeah, TJ. We get TJ out for you. I had TJ for probably about a year and a half, and it was given to me as a male, and I actually got it for a friend who wanted their first snake. It was going to be, they wanted a ball python. So I got it for them, and it was a birthday, and they were excited, and they saw it, and they were like, oh, I wanted so-and-so gene female. They wanted like a blue-eyed Lucy female or something like that. So I didn't get him anything. He said, screw you. I kept the snake. She's awesome. I had her probed by Eddie and Kelsey, whose house I was at earlier today, and they told me, it's a female. And I actually asked them, I said, do you guys want it? So I'm just checking out her mouth. That's the part that worries me the most, is the mouth, because it's always moving, it's hard to check. I asked them, I said, do you guys want it? I wouldn't charge them. I'm not asking a lot for this snake, but it's easier just to give it away now, and I can start another roach colony, and that's really where I'm making my money right now. I know the shows, I'll sell a couple of Crested Geckos, I'll make my money, but at my apartment right now, colonies and roaches is where it's at. That's where I'm making the most of my money. That being said, I don't want to have too many going. I can't ever sell Steve's family. Steve is like 16 years old anyway. He's eating a small rat right now. He hasn't eaten in like a month. She hasn't eaten in like a month either, but she's still a good sized girl. I started another colony today. So I have 5 dubia colonies right now and a hissing cockroach colony. I might try some different stuff with the hissing cockroaches. I might try, someone was saying Vaseline. I don't know if I trust that though. I'm scared to try it. I'm scared to try it because I think they'll get out. We'll see. We'll see what happens. What do you think? News. I'll actually stop feeding my corns. I fed him yesterday. It'll be the last time I feed him till probably the end of January. I want to cool him this year. I have one pair that I was told was 2 years old, and one pair that I grew up from babies, and I know they're 1 year old. They were 1 year olds in September. Both pairs are about the same size. I know mine are big, and the ones I got are small, and they equaled out to about the same size, but they're all still not huge, but I think bigger than yearlings. And so what I really want to do, I don't know how I got, I know what that's from. So what I really want to do is, I'm going to give them to my buddy Mondo, who breeds some corn snakes. He has a couple pairs, I think, like 2 or 3. And he cools his in his garage, and he said this is the time when he stops feeding. I'm going to cool mine with him in his garage, and that way next year they're used to it, they understand what's going on, and they're just kicking in breeding gear. And I know that with corn snakes it's really not necessary. I'm sure they would, knock off right off the bat. I just want to be sure, breeding snakes, it's not like breeding geckos, it's a once a year thing, especially, with leopard geckos. They'll go for a couple months, but still, same thing. It happens once, you get one shot, unless you're double clutching. I don't want to double clutch any of my snakes the first year. I don't think I will. I think I'll just do a single clutch. But I'm really excited, a year from now, 16 months from now, I could have some baby corn snakes. I think that'd be really awesome. Some reverse ogatees and some gold dust stripes, and I can't wait to hold back some of those and pick some real pretty ones. Nevertheless, that's me for today's video. I'm James with James' Reptiles. I hope you guys liked it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, jamesreptiles@gmail.com if you have any questions, and please enjoy.